Good afternoon, everyone. This is Alice Lynn, and together with Finmax, we are to present today, as usually on Wednesdays, trading online webinar devoted to the crude oil inventories report. So today, this event was transferred 1 hour before, as it usually goes. So today, it corresponds with the United States market opening. So we have like 12 minutes left before it's going to happen. And to the volatility that we are going to face on the trading with the oil, we need to add the volatility of the market opening, because assets of American stock market will be available to trade with, and it is going to influence the market situation as usual. So this webinar today is going to be not as usually it is, because today I'm going to show you opportunities of two platforms that the Finmax offers. So first of all, as usual, I'm going to place positions on the binary options, but as well today we are going to switch to CFD platform, and in real time we are going to present the trading on the CFD platform. So take your time, we have 11 minutes left, and let's get ready. So here, as usually, I'm using the platform of the TradingView for the chart analysis, and the Finmax platform binary options, and today today the CFD platform as well is going to be added for the trading. So about the fundamental factors that we have that influence the market nowadays, what we have. First of all, the main push today is the new US sanctions that are going to be imposed on Venezuela and Iran. So we spoke about that on previous webinars, but right now, as we see, it's really great push to the market and to the oil price. So if we switch for like 4 hours time frame, we can see that this is the highest price within since the beginning of the month. So for us, for some traders, it tells, okay, it's too high, it's going to go down. But for another traders, it says, okay, it's already high enough, so why not continue trading on the high? So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to place positions on the crude oil for high. And before I start, I would like to remind you that trading on this webinar should not be considered as for copy trading, and any position that I'm going to open should not be considered as trading advice. Always remember that there may be some delays in the market. There may be some delays in the broadcasting, and of course I may be mistaken. So take this seriously, because it's highly important to reach success of the trading. We here to show you the concept of trading and the concept of what you can take from the market analysis and how you can react in some market situation. So if you are watching this webinar online, or especially watch it on the YouTube, please be aware of the market situation and be aware of the probable delays. So I'm going to place the position for the 1000 was the take profit 2 times more than the investment. So it's a really great feature of the CFD trading. and I'm going to place it prior to the market opening, so I'm going to open it now. The leverage I prefer to select not that big. 1 to 50 is pretty big still, so I'm going to select it because the event is volatile. We have opportunity to make some money within short periods of time, and our biggest risk is $1,000 because CFD offer guaranteed stop loss. So we are in. So as you see, the trade is almost open, and right now we are going to see the spread that was taken as the commission for the trade opening. So $43, and I switch to the platform. Great thing is that I don't have to settle anything besides the trade size. Everything can be selected by default. And here, as we have 7 minutes left before the news is going to be released, I'm going to get ready for it. So first of all, I do recommend to do it for all who trade on some events constantly, is to select the asset that you're going to trade among the other assets, add it to favorite, and so you could have quick access for it. So you see that I'm usually trading on the USD Canadian and on crude oil on this event. So I'm going to do that today as well. So the expiry for the crude oil is going to be 5 minutes after the event, because to my mind there is the high probability that the market reaction after opening combined with the market reaction on the report release may create high volatility of the market. So it may cause oil to drop despite before several minutes before it's going to rise. So as I'm planning to trade for high, I'm going to place it now with 5 minutes delay. Be attentive, because as you see right now the expiry has changed. So if I would open, I would have trade which lasts 5 minutes more than I wanted. So I got back to 35 minutes and place for trade. Another thing on the USD Canadian, I'm going to open it with the expiry half 31 minutes. So this one is going to be my expiry. 5 minutes left. So as Canadian dollar usually moves the same direction as oil does, so if I believe that the crude oil price is going to grow, I need to place the position for the USD Canadian opposite direction. So it's going to be low. But my expiry has disappeared. I need to wait for it to appear again. Probably it's going to be like 2 minutes time frame, but still I need to wait. So let's wait for it a bit. And I also would like to remind you that if you have some questions, you can always write during the webinar or after the webinar to this email. And we together, me and my colleagues who hosting the webinars, will be able to answer you or to discuss the question on the next webinar, or maybe devote some webinar to the interesting question that you want to be discussed. So please always feel free to write to this email, to contact us, and we will be happy to help. Okay, so it's a bit more than 2 minutes left. I need to get ready. I don't have this expiry. So simply, as this is 2-click platform, I may get ready for my trade when the expiry that I want will appear. So first of all, I select the time frame, I select the direction, and of course I select the amount. So the only thing left I need to do is to click on the trade, and it will be opened. So if you trade on the volatile events such as crude oil or NFP or GDP. So that's a great thing to get ready for the market. So as you see, I have my expiry appeared here, and I'm going to place trade now. So it's going to be closed a bit more than in 2 minutes. 1 minute after we are going to know what has happened with the crude oil inventories. And the trade on oil is going to be closed 5 minutes after the event and 6 minutes from now. So as we see now, well, there is no big volatility, but we may expect it to come in a couple of minutes, even in a couple of seconds. Okay, so on another screen I opened the economic calendar in order to see what's going on in the market right now. So for those who wonder each time where I get information on the other screen, so you can't see it, but I will announce it straight after I have the information. Well, for now, trades are in the money, but as usually on such events, everything can happen. But the most important is to be cold-blooded, to keep cold head, and to trade, to make money despite the market situation, and follow the strategy that you have, if it works. Well, if the strategy doesn't work, you should change it for the one that works. Okay, so what we have, and we see that oil price jumped for up, so there is the probability that the number of the inventories dropped. Let's see how it really is. I don't see the data published on the website yet, so let's wait just a couple of more seconds. Okay. Well, the trades are in the money, so it's the most important, and what the result is, it's not that important as the trades that we have in the money. So the prediction appeared to be correct, and the first trade closed in the money. And we see the drop of the crude oil inventories by 3.86 million, so which is pretty much. And we see that it created the push on the oil, and right now the market has significant volatility, so we can expect our trade to close in the money. So I'm going to switch to trade on CFD to see how it's going on. Actually, it should be in the money as well. $9,500. Well, okay, I'm probably going to fix that, because as you may already know, on such events the volatility is big, but the market change is not that great. So we may earn something, but for me it's better to trade on the binary option at such events, because I can make fixed profit from the amount from the investment, no matter how much the market is going to go. And also the asset that recently I found Really interesting for the trading is Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is also showing like the small upward movement, which correspond to what we have on the oil. Okay. So probably I closed the CFD trade in the money, but well, the most important thing, like the rule for the traders, is never be greedy. Greed is our main enemy. Okay, 1 minute left till the expiry, and well, for now it looks pretty good, and the volatility is a bit the market change is a bit bigger than it usually is, because if you saw previous webinars or you saw it on the YouTube, you may have noticed that after the event, the market usually goes back to the price where it was. But now we see that it shows the signs of the continuation of the upward movement. So I'm probably going to open the trade for the crude oil for high with the expiry 30 minutes past 6. And for those who is trading on the fundamental factors, the stock price for the Boeing went down recent days due to the plane crash, and their stock dropped by like more than 10%. And together with that, our index Dow Jones also went down, I'm sorry. But recent days, as we see today after the market opening, Boeing and Dow Jones, they're moving up. So I'm going to place the position also for Dow Jones, as it includes Boeing, for a high. Well, to my mind, what we had looked pretty good, the trades that we have opened. So we see them here. And let's hope that the following trades that I have open are going to close in the money as well. So thank you for your attention, thank you for your time, and see you next time on Wednesday, as usually, on the crude oil inventories report. Bye bye.